yeah. Deposits are hitting my base. This is real life, not a phase. We don't just do this for play, catching these profits today. Money is all in the way. Shit, man, I'm running my race, Deposits are hitting my base. This is real life, not a phase. We just don't do this for play. Catching these profits today. Money is all in my way. Shit, man, I'm running my race. My entire team is my life. My entries are always precise. My exits are all time concise. My future is looking real bright. Even though BCLS is all on the plan, I know by tonight my profits will smash. These vectors will dash. I'm hitting TPs, alright. Split a click up fast, gotta cash so fast, so you know what the deal. Don't trade the trade, cause I'm paid to wait. I got these newbies like, man, this ain't real. In the zone 1, zone 2, hit a lick for the price, yeah, kill what we kill. Hit the red pill, always on the blue. Can you see this damn all on my grill? Pick up the moves, pick up the weight, all up in the markets all day. Pick up the profits, markets are thoughtless. I'm catching the whole back to game. We are the nation, and we stand proud, rubbing all this cash all deep in your face. Ice on froze, nobody knows what's coming next. Hyper drives the way. Yeah, pull up, yeah, whip back, and it's force funded, killing the game. I got it, I'm private, my entries to trigger, so it's true that the gun didn't hurt chicks bad, and I'm not fronting. And she's leaving Europe, that London. If I show up in the kill zone on time, yeah, I'm gunning, yeah. Deposits are hitting my base. This is real life, not a phase. We don't just do this for play, catching these profits today. Money is all in the way. Shit, man, I'm running my race, Deposits are hitting my base. This is real life, not a phase. We just don't do this for play. Catching these profits today. Money is all in my way. Shit, man, I'm running my race. I'm gunning, yeah. Deposits are hitting my base. This is real life, not a phase. We don't just do this for play, catching these profits today. Money is all in the way. Shit, man, I'm running my race, Deposits are hitting my base. This is real life, not a phase. We just don't do this for play. Catching these profits today. Money is all in my way. Shit, man, I'm running my race. Body on me. 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 Lay your body down. Let me worship you. Perfection's what I found. Let me help you through. Wine those hips, wine those hips, wine your lips. Let me love all of you. Let me be the man to love over you. Even when you're not okay, I just wanna take his place. I just wanna touch your body. I just wanna touch your way. Put that body on me. Put that body on me. Put that body on me. So beautiful, you're a shade. Kissing on your lips, I taste. Look into your eyes, I'm head over in heels in love with you. It's only grinding and see. We don't have to go deep. We can stay in this world, close your eyes. Just stay with me. Even when you're not okay, I just wanna take his place. I just wanna touch your body. I just wanna touch your way. Put that body on me. just wanna take his place. I just wanna touch your body. I just wanna touch your way.
Is it a buy or sell? I'm late. Are you any trades? Why does everybody profit except for me? I'm red. My stop loss got hit. How? How did your stop loss get? We haven't even entered into a trade yet. Are you serious? Oh man, I can't do this.
Coach, I'm red. 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 No, seriously. Coach, I'm red. 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 No, seriously. Coach, I'm red. Pippin' is easy, I say. We be in all blue today. Blue. Always be one red that play. Into a trade relay. Yeah, screams off the top of their lungs. Before I get trade, straight plunge. For some reason, never blew. What you doing? I don't know what I do wrong. Wow. Killing these trade on live. The whole nation gonna ride. Go ride. The chats, I'm never surprised. Someone about to mess up the vibe. Sitting on heavy blue. We about to kill this rise. If you don't enter in the right place, your whole chance gonna die. Coach, I'm red. 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 No, seriously. Coach, I'm red. 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 No, seriously. Coach, I'm red. All you have to do is just play. Are we buying or selling? Everything you need is sitting on the page. What's the direction? Coach, I'm new. Is it a buy or sell? What do I do? Only time will tell. Would you buy to a stop loss? Would you buy to get profits? Would you play if you feel lost? Let me know if you got this. If I tell you what I'm risking, you know you put a trigger. Risk the reward, sitting I'm about to be bigger and bigger. Coach, I'm red. 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 No, seriously. Coach, I'm red. 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 No, seriously. Coach, I'm red. How are you red? Doesn't matter if we blue. Some are gonna be red too. Where's the signals? Not supposed to enter real late. Tripping in the FOMO dudes. Why they always click when they red? Even with a deal with the spread. Yeah. Did you even listen what I said? Or did it go over your head? Over and over. Doesn't matter if we blue. Some are gonna be red too. Coach, what do I do? Not supposed to enter real late. Tripping in the FOMO dudes. Did we enter yet? Why they always click when they red? Even with a deal with the spread. Yeah. Hold on. Did you even listen what I said?
Coach, I don't care what you're saying. I'm red.
Coach, I'm red. Coach, I'm red. Coach, I'm red. Coach, I'm red. Coach, I'm red. Coach, I'm red. Coach, I'm red. No, seriously. Coach, I'm red. 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 No, seriously. Coach, I'm
Yes, family. What's going on? Let's get it, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is your boy Abel checking in one time for the one time, man. I lost my reason. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Yes, family. Good morning, family. Let's go. Hey. Every time we send it to the picture in a row. To the face and let I know. Every moment to the twisted in a row. Yeah. I put my system, but I know. Out of my mind.
All of the time I gave up my time.
I'm better than you.
All of my mind, it ain't even true. It's the thing that you do. Walk away, they always say. Guess I gotta think this through. Every last moment was a memory faded, so I guess I gotta escape that too. Yeah, I gave it my all, you stole everything. All the red flags, I missed all the clues. Every moment turns into a twisted in a row. Every word you say, it burns a hole right in my soul. All you do is lie to my face, that's all I know. Listen, don't get it twisted, so I gotta let you go. Every moment turns into a twisted in a row. Every word you say, it burns a hole right in my soul. All you do is
Let's go, family. Go ahead and smash that like button for your boy one time. Go ahead and smash that like button one time for your boy, family. I appreciate y'all this morning. Appreciate y'all for showing up. We are back live with another week of trading sessions. Let's go. Every moment to the twisted in a. I see we got Freezone in the building. Leoma in the house. Tirso in the building. What's going on? My guy Roman on the check-in. What's going on, Roman? Appreciate you, my brother. We got 4D Profit. What's going on, 4D Profit? Hold on, 4D Profit. Who are you? How are y'all doing today? I'm doing phenomenal, man. Who's 4D Profit? That name is not familiar. But you got a wrench for some reason, so you a moderator somehow. So you must have changed your username or something, man. So 4D Profit, man, what's the word? I appreciate you for tuning in, but who the heck are you? Alright, but man, I'm excited to be here with y'all, man. Let's see, that's Eric. Oh man, it's Mr. FTP stand up. Okay. Yeah. Little rebrand. Okay. I see you. I'm like, who the hell is that? Hold on. Man, but good morning, my brother. Appreciate you for tuning in this morning. As you know, it's going to be another great week, in my opinion. I think it's going to be a solid one. I think we're going to have a great time. I think we're going to have a overall great experience as a whole. And I'm excited, man, to see what we actually get this week, man. I'm excited to see what we actually get here, man. We got Big Papa in the building. What's going on, Big Papa? Let's see, this song reminds me of someone with a broken heart. Let's see, that's hilarious. Yeah, man, so overall, man, I think it's going to be a solid week, family. We do got major news this up and coming week, right? Let's go ahead and talk about that real quick. Obviously, I wasn't able to go ahead and create my weekly overview because it wasn't uploaded. And that's just because I was out, right? Obviously, yesterday was Mother's Day. You know, I really didn't touch a computer at all yesterday. I was just, you know, hanging out, you know, spending time with my wife, spending time with my mom, and just chilling. All right, so I didn't even get time to even create the weekly overview video like I promised y'all I would every single Sunday. But I'm pretty sure you guys, you know, are okay with it, right? Especially it being Mother's Day. But let's go over this really quickly, family, because we do got major freaking news on Wednesday. Okay, So starting off today, we have zero major impact news today on the calendar. All right, so today could be a very slow, choppy, smoothing day, or it could be something solid. We don't know. We'll see how the market goes on. But moving into tomorrow, family, we do have PPI data coming out for the USD, or that will influence the USD. We also have the big homie himself, Mr. Jerome Powell, that's also going to be speaking tomorrow. We'll see what he got to say. But PPI is going to be very important tomorrow, guys, to really see how inflation is handling itself from a producer standpoint, right? From the business standpoint, right? Are these businesses and are these corporations spending more, right, to actually go ahead and get the products and supplies that they need to go ahead and cater to the customer, yes or no, right? PPI could, I don't want to call it a leading indicator of CPI, but more times than not, if we do see PPI increase, right, if we start to see PPI increase, right, then that cost that now is being accrued by the businesses, they usually pass it on to somebody, right? It's usually going to be passed on to the consumers, right? So PPI increasing has a very interesting potential, because that can possibly tell us that inflation might increase as well from a consumer standpoint, but it'll also tell us maybe if prices are increasing for these producers and they pass that difference in profits that they usually had, if they pass that price gain to the consumers, causing everything else to increase in prices, it might, yeah, I think it might be something that can really show us what CPI can do, right? So that's gonna be interesting to see what we actually get for tomorrow. But then on Wednesday, guys, Wednesday is going to be major, right? Wednesday is going to be massive, right? I'm excited for Wednesday because CPI comes out, man, and CPI itself can give us an insight as to what the heck is going to happen probably for the rest of this month going into the next couple months, right? Because if we see inflation increase once again, I mean, it's going to be very hard to justify a rate cut anytime soon, right? That's just being honest, right? If CPI increases, if inflation is back on the upside or continuing to go higher, that's going to spook the markets, right? That can really cause the dollar to truly gain a lot of value because of the fact that inflation is back on the up and up, right? So we got to be mindful of that. We're going to keep our eye on that tomorrow. Now, if the flip happens, right? What if CPI comes out lower, right? What if inflation does start to come back down lower and we're starting to show signs that it's, you know, going to make its way back to the downside, right? What can we see and how can the markets be affected by that? Again, that's going to be big, because if inflation does come out lower than expected, then I think these markets are going to run. All right, I believe the indices are going to fly. I believe gold can benefit from this. I believe foreign currencies can benefit from this. And I believe overall the dollar is just going to be weak. Right, so again, what happens on Wednesday, guys, can really, really change or continue with the sentiment that we've already been in. Now, what do I think is going to happen? I wouldn't be surprised if we actually come out a little bit lower, right? Just because we have had, you know, consecutive increases in inflation over the past couple of readings. But we are starting to see signs of it potentially slowing down. Right now, as of right now, they're expecting the year-over-year numbers, right, from headline CPI to come out a little bit lower, right, from 3.5 to 3.4. Month-over-month expected to stay flat at 0.4%. Core CPI is expected to go from 0.4 to 0.3 month-over-month. Let me see if I can find the year-over-year numbers for this real quick. Let me bring this up. All right, so let me see. Core year-over-year is expected to go from 3.8 to 3.6. That's actually a solid drop. So the expectations right now are it to actually drop. So if we come out as expected, these markets are going to fly. Like I said, gold is going to look bullish as hell. Indices are going to look bullish as hell. The dollar is going to fall from, it's just going to collapse like crazy. Foreign currencies like the euro, the pound, the Aussie, those should also gain a lot of value simply off of this coming out as expected. Now, family, question for y'all, man. What do you guys think inflation is going to do? Right, let me actually set up a poll real quick. What do you guys think CPI is going to come out as, right? What happens for CPI? Right, do we come out higher? Come out higher than expected? Or lower than expected? What do you guys think, family? Right, do we come out higher than expected or do we come out lower than expected? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Right now, keep in mind, what you want it to be doesn't mean it has to come out that way, right? But if you guys have done some research and just looked into the trends of these things, right, and you have an actual honest opinion, what do you guys think? Right? What do you think, right? Because I could see either or happen, to be honest with you. Nasdaq is flying. Gold is just chilling right now. I think gold is getting ready to run to the upside, though, to be honest with y'all. Right, but if we actually look at this, guys, right, so I did bring up the CPI numbers, headline CPI, and then we have core CPI. Again, core is excluding volatile sectors like food and energy, right? So the Fed does look at the core numbers heavily. I wouldn't say that it prioritizes it over headline CPI, but they do look at it a lot, right? Because when you're able to exclude, again, things like food and energy, right, that are extremely volatile, you can get a little bit of a more clear view as to what these markets are doing. Right, but let me know what you guys think in the chat, right? So we got 62% of you. There's only 8 votes. Family, can you guys go ahead and drop a vote on that poll real quick if you guys have the chance? Right, also go ahead and smash the like button for your boy one time. I definitely appreciate y'all so much for that. Smack that like button one time for your boy. Definitely helps out like crazy. Well, when we look at things from a core standpoint, again, they're expected core to actually drop, right? From 3.8 to 3.6. That's a 0.2% drop. That's actually pretty solid. Right, that's something that could really cause these markets to run crazy. But if we look at the core has been dropping steadily. Right, core has been dropping pretty solidly, right? Pretty aggressively actually from 2 years ago when we were at 6.6%. And we've been going lower and lower here. Right, now the past couple meetings we have stayed at 3.8%, but yeah, I think we do come out a little bit lower for core numbers. Right, so I think we come out lower personally. I could be wrong here. Right, but I think we do come out a little bit lower. Right, that's pretty much been what the trend here is. Now, if we look at headline CPI, though, headline CPI has been a little bit more stickier. Right, now that could be driven because of oil, right, because oil has been extremely volatile, right, has been very bullish at times and very bearish at times, and that has a major influence in what these numbers come out as. But we've been pretty solid, right, just pretty consistently around the 3.0 all the way up to 3.5 for the past 6 months or so, year. The last couple of readings we've had, we went from 3.1 to 3.2 to then 3.5. So we have seen, you know, headline inflation actually increasing the last couple of readings. You know, in fact, this 3.5 reading is the highest we've seen, you know, pretty much since the end of last year, essentially, right? So it's going to be interesting to see. I think core comes out either flat or possibly lower. But headline, this is going to be interesting, right? And I think taking a look at oil and seeing what oil does or has done will have a major effect on these numbers, right? Because if we really look at this, again, this isn't measuring what oil is currently doing. This is measuring what oil has already done, right? So if we look at just this entire year so far, oil has been booming, right? Which is why headline has been pretty sticky. Right, which is why headline has been really holding up pretty aggressively. Now we have had a nice solid drop in oil recently. So with that being said, let me see what we got here. Just looking at oil. All right, oil has been dropping for the past couple months here. I think headline actually comes out lower. I think headline CPI does come out lower. I'm collecting my thoughts real quick, family. Just bear with me, right? I'm trying to collect my thoughts, make sure we you know, we talking some real stuff here, right? Let me see. I see most of y'all, you know, 57% of y'all think that we come out higher than expected. 43% believe we come out lower. I think we actually come out lower. I believe we come out lower. Now, again, just looking at oil and seeing what has happened. Now, again, oil is just one of those volatile things that we look at. But it's a big one. Right? I think we do come out lower than 3.5, which is what we most recently had. Now, if I am right, and we do come out lower, right, for CPI, then yeah, dollar, looking for dollar strength or dollar weakness is probably the best thing to do. Looking for dollar weakness is definitely probably the better thing to do. But then looking for bullishness on gold, indices, foreign currencies is probably going to make the most sense. Like even right now, like this gold don't look too bad, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if this gold starts to push higher. I wouldn't be surprised about it at all. People might be trying to front run the fact that it's expected to come out lower. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, even core retail sales is expected to drop heavy. If core retail sales drops this aggressive too from 1.1 to 0.2%, that's also going to be bullish gold. I don't know, family. Everything from what I'm seeing right now, what I think, everything is leaning towards a possible very bullish week here in gold. And I'm not opposed to it, right? Because if we seen gold had a really solid, little bit of a correction here to essentially, close off the week last week. But we have seen a final breakout here, right? Last week was extremely annoying to trade besides the end of the week, right? Where we had this nice solid breakout. I think we continue bullish here, right? What do you guys think, family? I think we continue bullish here for gold, to be honest with y'all. I think we do. I think we see more upside. Yeah, I think we do see more upside. I think playing bullishness for gold this week could really be a solid play. I think looking for more downside here on the dollar itself could also be a very solid play. Now I know we got our resident dollar bull in the chat. Shout out to my brother Saint. Right, that's probably not what he wants to hear, right? But I do think we see more weakness here in the dollar this week. If we're able to truly get below this 104,600s, then I think, yeah, we're going to go ahead and target, below the 103,500s. Right, if we can truly get below this level, which I think we end up getting below it. All right, so this is what I like to see for the dollar itself. Continue to drop here. There is a chance that we do possibly, retest back up higher, but I don't think we're going to go too high. Maybe we do see something like this, right? Come fill some of this imbalance right there. And then from there, we could roll over. That's a possibility. Or this thing can just ultimately drop and just continue to drop. But I am favoring weakness here in the dollar for this week. I do think that we go ahead and we'll have some solid opportunities to do that. The question is, are we just going to run this level of 104,600s and then just continue to drop? Or are we going to bounce off it first, run back up to these highs, get into this imbalance up here, right, where there's probably a ton of liquidity. And then from there, we go ahead and we roll over to the downside, right? Hey, both are possibilities. I'm not opposed to either or. I really don't care. Right? But I am leaning towards bearishness in the dollar for this week, right? I want to make sure that we're clear on that. Which means we might have to look for some buys here on gold, man. Like looking for some buys here on gold just seems like the best possible opportunity for right now. Right now, as you guys know, we are going to continue to trade this, futures prop firm account here. Current balance is at 100,000 and 142, so we're barely above, barely above what we started at. But we're gonna grow this, right? We're not gonna be too aggressive with this. I initially wanted to be aggressive with this, but I feel like I'd rather just build it slowly. Not too slow, but we're gonna take our time. We're not gonna be in a rush to try to build this thing up, but we are planning to obviously do our thing with that. All right, so that's where we're at in terms of the account and stuff, and we'll see what happens. All right, let's see what we got here, right? I seen the CPI, they removed some things from the report. Small things like coffee was removed. Yeah, that's interesting. Oil will have something to do with some softening the blow. We also don't have a change for PPI. One more thing, I also think has done an extremely great job of keeping optimism in the markets. Yeah, absolutely, you're on the money with that. Abel, how would an increase in our oil reserves affect the economy in terms of CPI? An increase in our reserves itself is just going to be removing supply, right? If we start to increase our reserves and we're essentially just putting them to store them away, right? That is essentially like now removing possible supply from the marketplace, right? Because essentially if it's being put into a reserve, it is supposed to be there for a while. But knowing Joe Biden, who knows, right? Joe Biden has completely depleted our reserves over the past 3 years. Right, we went from having really a nice supply of oil to now essentially being at the lowest levels in decades, right? So I think they kind of have no choice but to try to build up our reserves again. But if they're going to build it up, again, we're essentially going to be storing that for however long, right? I don't know exactly how long we're going to store it for, but you know, you're going to be storing it, right? So that's essentially going to be removing supply. So it could bring some demand back into oil, in my opinion. Let's see. I was thinking it will help the forecast. Yeah, I mean, that definitely would help the forecast, right? You know, because if we're just going to keep it and store it and not use it, and we're essentially going to be taking that supply off the table, which is going to help the demand, or not help the demand, but removing the supplies definitely could, you know, help decrease the effect on CPI. It has the potential for sure. Let's see. Gold buys at 2345. 2345. Now, are you talking futures prop firm pricing? Because remember, the futures prop firm pricing is or not prop firm, but futures pricing is definitely a little bit different from gold, right? So let's see. 2345 is right here when we're looking at, you know, CFD pricing. But if we're looking at futures pricing, 2345 is down here. All right, that's a difference. All right, that's a crazy difference. You know, so but yeah, if you either way, I think either of these entries are solid, right? An entry from down here at 2345 on the sweep of this low, and then obviously the nice strong move to break structure back to the upside is solid, right? And I think that would be phenomenal. But even if you did get, you know, the forex side of pricing, right, the CFD side, and you got right here, this is still not a bad idea, bro. You know, we were able to get a nice strong push up, had a decent little correction, you know, back towards structure, retested this structure nicely, engulfed back above on higher volume. Yeah, this is not a bad idea neither. You know, both entries are solid for sure. And again, I like the upside here for gold. You know, I do like the upside here for gold. So we'll see if the market can, you know, really give us a solid opportunity for me to get involved, because I'm not in anything just yet, but you know, I think we do have some decent opportunities to go ahead and get involved here for sure. So we'll see what happens here, man. We'll see what the markets give us today, man. Let's see. I want to see gold come into 2328 before buying. 2328. Now, again, are you referring to the forex pricing, or are you referring to the futures pricing? All right. Matter of fact, family, in the chat, man, what are you guys trading? Are you guys trading forex, or are you guys trading futures right now? Let me know in the chat. You guys trading forex or futures right now? Are you guys trading futures or forex? Let me know. So you said 2328 on the forex side. Oh, so you want us to come all the way back down and sweep this little reaccumulation right here. I mean, it could. Market can do what it wants, right? I don't know if we get down there, but it definitely could. Right? You never know. Yeah, I mean, it has a potential. You guys know how I feel about things like that, right? The market gonna do what the hell it wants, right? It's out of our control, right? So it definitely could go down there for sure. But if it did go down there before news on Wednesday, oh hell yeah, I'll be buying the hell out of this as well. If we get down that low, all right? I don't know if we are. Let's see, forex. Yeah, will never see me on futures. Now, why are you against futures, Roman? What did futures ever do to you, buddy? Let's see, Michael Gibbs, we got futures. Okay, forex and futures. 2347 on gold, 30-minute LP on the futures side of things. Okay, let's see what we got here. 2347 on gold. You want to see you see 2347. So you want to see us come back down and fill these wicks over here? Do a full sweep of this little lone candle. If we come back down there too, that'd be pretty solid. I'm not even gonna lie. Again, I want this thing to just go though. But I'm not opposed to us getting a little, a little bit of a deeper correction either. Maybe sweep this little lone candle completely, right? Fill this wick, and then look for something bullish. That'll be pretty nice. I'm not opposed to that. Somewhere within this range will be pretty cool if we do decide to go for a little bit of a deeper correction. I'm not opposed to that. Let's see. I don't like all the rules that come with futures. Are you referring to more so the prop firm rules that come with it? Because if you're trading personal capital, and there's really not that much difference than just trading forex, right? But obviously, my guess is you're talking prop firms, but you might be talking personal. But if you are trading personal capital, really isn't that many different rules. Let's see who ain't on fool. Something about the Canadians, man. Listen, Canadians right now publicly are taking an L right now because of Drake, right? So, them Canadians are taking a major L right now because of Drake. But I think Drake is gonna come back. I don't care. Let's see. Plus, still have access to MT5. Yeah, I mean MT5. This is the thing, right? I'm not a fan of MT5 to begin with, right? So, like for me, saying I have access to MT5, like that's not a flex no more, right? Especially when you have access to platforms that are far better, right? The reason why people are so stuck to MT5 is because that's what we grew up on, right? But MT5 really was a shitty platform. Like, let's be honest here, right? It's completely shitty, completely outdated. You know, it looks like we're still trading in freaking the year 2000. So that's personally not a flex for me, all right? Saying, oh, we have MT5. I understand comfortability is cool for most people. If I had to choose, I would prefer to choose Trade Locker over MT5 any day of the week. All right, I'll prefer to choose C Trader over MT5 any day of the week. Shit, I'll prefer to use this Top Step platform, Top Step X platform over MT5 any day of the week. Right? So I'll prefer to use TradingView any day of the week. Right? So yeah, that's. Again, this is a comfortability thing, right? Where people still want to trade MetaTrader. That's just more so because you're comfortable with the platform. But there's far better options out there. MetaTrader screwed up because they had the market cornered, and they didn't think there was going to be as much competition, so they never developed more, right? They literally just kept the same platform for the past 15 years, and again, it's a shitty platform. Like, let's be honest here. So hey, man. That's just my opinion, right? Let's see. Drake's security got swept and became the liquidity. Yo. Nah, that's crazy. Saying Drake's security became liquidity is nuts. That's crazy, right? Because, every single day of this past week, there has been people trying to trespass on Drake's property, and they're constantly getting, taken into custody, right? So Drake's security team has been working overtime for sure. Let's see. What's going on, Sam Dallas? Appreciate you, my brother, for tuning in. Let's see. Abel MT5 wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, right? Because that's all we had. But if you actually compare platforms, like, it's no comparison. It's no comparison. Let's see. Match Trader hitting. I've never used Match Trader, right? But I hear some good things. Let's see. My MT5 never freezes. Trade Locker freezes multiple times. It does. You got that for sure. But watch. I truly believe that's something that, again, just comes with growing pains, right? Again, Trade Locker has only been out for a year, right? MT5's been out for 15, 20 years. And that probably should say a lot, though, right? Especially when Trade Locker, there's a lot of things, guys. Like, I don't know if you guys seen this podcast, right? Let me show you guys this podcast, right? From the creator of Trade Locker. Let me show you guys this real quick, right? Right, there's a podcast that I just watched yesterday that I think you guys should look into. Right, this is the creator of Trade Locker. Honestly, this dude right here is really dominating the entire Forex space, and he's not even a trader. But this is the actual owner and creator of Trade Locker. And if you guys watch this video, right, it is a little lengthy, about an hour and 20 minutes. You guys will really get some insight as to what Trade Locker is doing, right, and the plans for Trade Locker in the future. All right, so again, really dope video, man. Again, this dude is, have really changed the trading space. Even though he's not a trader, he's a developer. But I think the plans that they have with Trade Locker is just gonna really blow MetaTrader and most of these platforms out of the water. Just being honest. Just being honest. Like, they're coming out with a trade copier, which is gonna be crazy, right? A trade copier, right? You literally have multiple accounts, multiple broker accounts that you can now trade together. That's crazy. Right, if you want to manage funds, if you're at that level and you want to manage people's funds too, which, again, make sure you check your regulations if you want to do that. It's gonna be so oppy for you guys to even copy my trades, right? So they're coming out with a trade copier feature. They're coming out with a social platform feature as well for Trade Locker. And that's what I like about it, right? They're going to be constantly developing and improving that platform, and that's why I'm a fan of it. Even though I don't trade it right now, right? I am definitely leaning towards going that way for sure. Let's see. has everything we need to trade. Something about them American paying on MT5 because they got clapped. Yeah, and I might be a little biased, right? Because MT5 did kick us all. It did kick Americans out. I'm not even gonna lie. So I might be a little biased. You know what, MetaTrader? Screw you, buddy. Screw you. How dare you take us off the platform? What's wrong with you? Give me 1 second, family.
Is all on the way. I'm counting it up from the 50s to thousands. I'm copping a D-Lo today. I'm all in the nation. We shifting, we growing. My hand is way up for the race. I am about to have the best year of my life. My life, there will be no delays. Yeah. We getting paid off from the markets. Never Sundays. Markets will open. I'm ready to start. Got my hand on the button. I'll wait for the play. Residual income to flowing and flowing. This is the truth. This is the way. I am counting them pips like I'm counting this drip. I'm catching percentage today. Yeah. Popping pips cause it all good. Riding around whip. All bad in the hood. Copping a bag and a half for the looks. I'm a pop chairman, I know that I could. All about the profits, some profits we could. Doing it all what we can and we should. Riding around whip, all bad in the hood. Popping these pips cause you know good. Yeah. Popping pips cause it all good. Riding around whip, all bad in the hood. Copping a bag and a half for the looks. I'm a pop chairman, I know that I could. All about the profits, some profits we could. Doing it all what we can and we should. Riding around whip, all bad in the hood. Popping these pips cause you know good. Yeah. I'ma run it fast. Take profit grab. Holding these pips like my spit in my mask. You want it, just ask. Every last moment I'm taking a picture. I'm calling these trades. I'm calling real fast. Holding each play for a couple of thousand of pips. I can tell why these haters real mad. We the best and we know it.
All right, let's see. My fault, family. All right, let's see. Whatever brings me to iOS app. Truthfully, again, I've been trading futures heavily lately. So I'm good with TradingView either way. Like I would prefer TradingView over everything. Just being honest, right? Like it's TradingView over TradeLocker, MetaTrader, Match Trader, Seed Trader, whatever trader you got. You know, so as long as I can access TradingView and trade on here, this is gonna be my preferred platform, right? For those of you guys that are trading Forex, you know, I would prefer anything that has TradeLocker at this point, to be honest with y'all. Because y'all know DXTrade is probably the worst platform in history of all histories. Like DX, whoever created DXTrade is like, y'all really need to like go back in the lab, bro. Like y'all need to go back in the lab because that platform is by far the worst. It's absolutely atrocious. All right, let's see what we got here. MetaTrader is trash. Talk to him, Jonathan. Talk to him, Jonathan. What do you use now, Jonathan? You still use what do you use now? You use TradeLocker, Match Trader. You might be forced with DXTrade depending on the prop firm you're with, if you were a prop firm. Let's see. Have trade copiers for MT5 and easier to code your own bots. That's true. But yeah, US shutting us out. I mean, MetaTrader does have a phenomenal platform, but again, TradeLocker, that's why it's dope to watch that video, family. TradeLocker is literally coming out with its own platform as well that you can create your own bots directly on TradeLocker. And I think the reason why I like TradeLocker the most is because TradeLocker integrated, like they paid for the highest package of TradingView, right? Which is why the charts are so similar from TradingView. You know, they literally are partnered with TradingView, with TradeLocker, and that's why I think it's going to be a phenomenal platform for sure. But they're coming out with stuff like that, right? They're coming out with a platform that's going to allow you to develop your own bots directly on TradingView or on TradeLocker. I mean, that's crazy, right? That's crazy. That's going to be game changer. So let's see. What is your TP? The 1 hour frame from gold? I mean, I like gold to the upside, right? If I'm targeting gold, I want us to go all the way back up to the highs, to be honest with you. right? Especially if the data comes out on Wednesday the way I think it could, right? Then yeah, I think us looking for an entry somewhere within this area, even if we do come back down to recess, I would like to target back up to the 2385s, right? Like all the way back up to the upside. A nice strong move up, I think will be extremely, extremely solid, right? So now short term, if you want a short term trend, a short term idea, you know, we could probably go right back up to this, you know, level of structure right here where we have this little lone candle. You know, probably right back up to the 2368s if you want a little bit more of a smaller time, or not even smaller, but like a TP within this range, probably up here 2365. But then ultimately, I like us back to the highs. I like us back to the highs personally. Let's see. Seeing the Dixie fall is depressing. I mean, the Dixie falling is probably gonna be, in my opinion, what we actually see the rest of today, bro. To be honest, like I want to see us come out and fill this wick completely here. You know, take out the 104s here for the dollar, continue to drop. I would love to also see us come down and even take out the 103.5s. Again, depending on what happens on Wednesday, everything's going to be dependent on Wednesday's news event, right? CPI is going to really change the game, and it's going to, in my opinion, be a catalyst for where we end up continuing to go for the next month or two. So, let's see, screw MT5, all my homies ate MT5, yeah. Let's see, Python or C++ trading, let the code do the work so you can sleep. Mike, are you actual coder? Like, do you have experience with that, Mike? Because we might have to have a conversation, my brother. I'm just saying. Right, we might have to have, even though again, I don't care for MetaTrader, but if you know how to code and you can code on indicators here for TradingView, hey man, if you understand how to use the Pine editor, bro, and you know how to code all this stuff right here, man, you never know, man. We might be able to come up with a little product for ourselves that we can, you know, leverage. Just throwing that out there. Just saying. Using the same as everything done on TradingView. Great tools. It has can't compare. You even at other platforms integrating TradingView, might as well go straight to the source. Yeah, you're right on the money there, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Actually, nowhere near as good as my brother though. Can learn Pine Editor if needed to. It was crazy. There was a couple of months ago, right? I was trying to use ChatGPT or just AI to go ahead and code me an indicator. Right, and it's actually very simple, right? Like I came here, said, "Are you familiar with TradingView?" Yo, when it comes to these AIs, by the way, family, whether you use ChatGPT or Gemini, which is the one I personally use, like you just talk to these platforms like you're talking to a normal human. Like, yo, are you familiar with this? Cool, right? All right, like I literally talk to these AIs like I'm talking to a person. Do you know how to code on the Pine editor? And I literally was working on it. I never ended up making it. I never got to a point where I was able to make one that was profitable, which is why I ended up just stopping, because it takes a lot of adjusting and testing. But like this thing is pretty cool, right? Pine script. Like this is what we want to do, right? I want a TradingView indicator made. Can you give me the code for a simple, let's see, moving average strategy using the 50 and the 13 EMAs, right? And you just talk about this thing, right? Like I just be talking like, look at this, like it'll literally create different, you know, coding for you, so you can go ahead and just put it right in the Pine script or the Pine editor, just copy and paste, and you can start testing things out, right? Again, I haven't been able to make one profitable just yet, but it's definitely something I've been working on. It'll be dope to create my own indicators here. I'm gonna eventually get that down packed though. I'm gonna eventually get it. Let's see, what up, Abel? I'm with Surge Trader. They use Match Trader. How's your experience so far, George, with Match Trader, bro? How's your experience so far with Match Trader? And Surge Trader for that matter. I never used Surge Trader personally. Let's see, don't forget to be nice so they spare you once they take over the planet. That's, yeah, imagine that. You know what's crazy? Like China's already coming out with like a lot of a mass production of like actual humanoids, I think they call it.
only one that can make me swallow my pride. I can't wait to touch on her waist. Body as bad as her face. Speed up, that is the pace. I know that I wanted to taste, yeah. We are as one to face, yeah. Queen of my life, I have placed, yeah. Running me, running a race, if that is the case. You ain't amazed, yeah. Baby, in my eyes, see into that pain, I know you. I realize, baby, it don't matter. Baby, I'm your savior, I'll rescue you. It really is a fact that you're my rider, holding down the base from inside. Beacon to that ear, glad I found you. Shoulder to lean on, you're my pride. Baby, in my eyes, see into that pain, I know you. I realize, baby, it don't matter. Baby, I'm your savior, I'll rescue you.
Give me 1 second, family. Give me 1 second. All right, let's see. All right, we back. Let's see. Humanoids. Yeah. No, they really have. I seen an article. Let me see. This is probably hilarious. Let me see if I can find it though. All right, but let's see what we got here, family. We are about 15 minutes out here for the open. We'll see what the open produces for us. I think it's gonna be solid, but we'll see what we can get from it. I'm on the road. Within the go. Minutes ago. Let me see. We really winning. Set it and forget it. Set it. Forget it. Set it. Forget it. Let's see. Yeah, I got you. I'll check it after this session, Michael. I got you. What you have for US 100? I got you. We'll take a look at that as well. And forget it. Set it and forget it. Yeah, man. I think gold is. Again, I really do like the upside still for gold. I do like the upside for gold. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq though, right? Because Nasdaq obviously is one of my babies. For those of you guys that might be new, family, I really focus on two things mainly: either gold or the Nasdaq. Those are usually like my go-tos, but I'm not opposed to trading other things if the opportunity is there. But I do like the upside still here for the Nasdaq as well. All right, I want to see more upside here. I want to go and see us take out this 18,350 level, and then eventually make our way all the way up towards the 18,520s. I like the upside. If we can get some solid entries today, family, that we could possibly hold into Wednesday's news event, that'll be crazy. Right now, again, if you're using a prop firm account, you're not going to be able to hold, depending on what prop firm you're using. Especially a futures prop firm, you're not going to be able to hold, unfortunately. But either way, I do like the upside for these things, right? I want to see these continue to go to the upside here. So that'll be spectacular if we could continue to go up. But let me see if I can find this damn humanoids. When I'm you. See, like, look at this. Like, this is insane. China's humanoid factory, bro. Like, what? Oh, hell nah. That guy looks so realistic right there. Oh, hell nah. This is insane to me. Like, insane to me. Like, what? Oh, hell nah. Look at this. Call for mass production of humanoids by 2025. Oh, hell nah. Nah, that's... Yeah, welcome to the future, man. This is nuts. Take profit. We are about 12 minutes out here from the open, family. 12 minutes out. 12 minutes out. Let's see what we got here. If they keep attacking, nothing AK-47 wouldn't solve. Oh, man. Let's see, might sell NAS today at 18,355. What you looking at for the NAS? You want to see the sweep above the highs? 18,355. Yeah, sweep above the highs. Sweep of the long candle. Actually, not even. You just want to see a sweep of these highs, huh? Get above here. You think this is gonna go back down? It possibly could. Possibly could. We'll have to see. Don't need no makeup. Let's see what happened to the little dogs that just barked and ran around. These Chinese have too much time on their hands. Man, shout out to the Chinese, man. They working. Don't act like that's not happening over here neither. Like Elon Musk been working on those same things too for a while, so it's not like it's not just the Chinese. You know, my man Elon been working on those as well. Blood away, yellow my way. Yeah, the Nasdaq looks like it still wants to continue. Again, what I would like to see, I'm bullish on this, right? I want to see more upside, but I would, on the open here, I would love for us to be able to come back down on the open, retest back down somewhere into these levels, and then from there we can look for some buys, man. That would be great. That would be spectacular if we can get something like that. We'll have to see. But a push back down, fantastic. You know, even for gold, again, I wouldn't mind if this just continued to, you know, play around here and just continues to go higher. You know, we are holding this moving average pretty aggressively, but I also wouldn't be upset if we did come a little bit lower. You know, retest this area down here, 2348s, and then from 2348s, from the futures pricing, you know, we see this thing go ahead and bounce back up to the upside too. I wouldn't be opposed to it at all. So we'll have to see this. We'll have to see what the market does give us, though. Give me 1 second, though, family. Alright, I'm back. My fault. Let's see where we got now, family. We're still about 9 minutes out from the open here. That's what we're going to let play out. We're going to go from there. I see that no one learned from the Avengers. Hey, so I would be honest, I wouldn't mind having a little bot, you know what I'm saying? That could be like an assistant for me around the house. That'd be pretty cool. Having a nice little worker with you. That'd be fire. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be fire. That'd be fire. Let's see.
I remember when we had our first kiss. I have never seen a love so pure like this. I remember every moment I do.
Alright. Let's see. Thanos. Snap the mosquito. Thanos, snap the mosquito. That'll be crazy. Let's see, that's what wipes are for, aren't they? Listen, my wife definitely helps out a lot. That's why I keep on. She's over here doing some errands, and she keeps on bothering the hell out of me. I love my wife, but like, come on, girl, let me work, man. Let me lock in, man. But yeah, that'll be crazy though. Having a bot that can cook you the best food, clean up the house. Like, what? It's gonna make people lazy as hell, but this world already is turning lazy. Extremely lazy. Let's see, what would you name your robot butler? I would name him Jeffrey. I would name my robot Jeffrey. And the reason for it is because the moment you said that, I immediately thought about Jeffrey from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I've always wanted me a Jeffrey. I'm not gonna lie. Jeffrey from the Fresh Prince was elite. I think he was one of the main characters for sure. Like, he had main character energy as a butler. Right, so I'm naming mine Jeffrey. No funny. Like, for real, for real. No questions asked. Big Jeffrey in the building. What would you guys name your guys' humanoids, family? What would you guys name your guys' robot? Don't take my name Jeffrey, though. That's my name. That's my bot's name. Big Jeffrey in the building. Big Jeffrey in the building. We are about 6 minutes out here from the open, family. Again, I am looking for bullishness on these assets. Right, I would love to see this thing come back down. Hopefully, I don't know if the NASDAQ does, but maybe if we do come back down sweep, we could probably get an opportunity to look for bullishness if the opportunity presents itself. Same thing for gold. Gold, I would like to come back down a little bit. You know, come back towards this 2350. I think that would be a solid play for us, and then look for some bullishness. Let's see. Such an OG show. They don't make them like that anymore. They really don't, man. Fresh Prince was elite. Fresh Prince is elite. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's see. From leaving IML to Abel's YouTube live stream. Shout out to you, Kevin. What's the word, man? I appreciate you for tuning in, my brother. Appreciate you for tuning in, my brother. Hopefully, we can provide some value like I did back in the past. If you ever watched my sessions, man, because we here and we live full time, family, right on this platform. If you guys are new, if you guys are just now finding me again, family, we're live here Monday through Thursday, and on Fridays when there's major news. Live here for the rest of the decade. I ain't going nowhere. Right, this is my new home. Right, so we're gonna turn this thing up, man. We're gonna turn this thing up for sure. Yeah, I appreciate you, Kevin, man. Let's see. Bibble can't humanize it. You can call him Bibble. Hey, Bibble, come here, Bibble. Gotta be Jeffrey, right? Yeah, gotta be Jeffrey with the G. It has to be. It just sounds more elite that way for sure. Let's see. Signed up for Top Step, but they don't have mobile version to trade. I don't think they do, actually. I really don't think they do. That's actually a very good point, though, Kyle. Because I'm so used to trading on my desktop, I ain't even checked to see if they do have Tradeovate. Right, you can download the Tradeovate app, right, in the Ninja Trader app, if that's the one that you went to, and you can see all your stuff right there on the app itself. You can. I think I'm pretty sure you might be able to trade right on TradingView as well. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Right, you can trade right on TradingView, right on the app, the TradingView app. If you connect your Top Step account to TradingView, I'm pretty sure you can trade right on the app. Pretty positive you can. I could be wrong though. Let's see. Facts, Lou. I'm naming mine Biff. You guys are naming it Biff. Biff and Bibble. Let's see. I named mine MetaTrader. Oh my God. This guy in MetaTrader. This guy roaming in MetaTrader. Come on. I'm naming mine J5 like Blankman. Oh my god, that's a classic, OJ. Y'all don't know about Blankman the movie. Y'all don't know about that, especially y'all young bucks like Eric. You definitely don't know. You definitely don't know about Blankman, bro. There's no way in hell. Anybody that was born after the 2000s or even the later half of the 90s, y'all don't know about Blankman. That movie was elite. Damn, I might have to watch that again. That's crazy. That movie is elite. Let's see, any meme coins you looking at? I have a few that I have on my horizon that I've been watching. I have a few. Let me see. I have my crypto pick sheet, but that pick sheet right here, I can't show y'all, unfortunately. I could, but I can't, right? Because that's exclusively for my VIP crypto community. I have a shit ton of cryptos that I'm invested into. I got like 30, 40 different projects that I'm currently invested into. Then I have like 20 to 25 that I'm actually watching. Right, and a bunch of them are well, not a bunch. I don't have too many meme coins. But what I will say this, right? A meme coin that I am, let me make sure I bring this over here real quick. Let me see, what meme coins do I currently have? I'll give you guys a couple that I'm currently invested into. Let me see. I have Elon Musk meme coin. Elon Musk. I think that one is actually I'm down on though. Crazy. I'm down on damn near every project that I invested into in the past 30-45 days. But I'm up on every single project that I invested to last year. Nah, not Elon Musk. I don't have Elon Musk. Forgot that. I have Waffles. Waffles on Solana, I think, is going to be a sleeper. I'll give you guys this one, right? Waffles on Solana, I think eventually does perform pretty well. And the reason for it is because it's a guy that that's a real OG in the space. Right? This guy's a real OG in the space that developed this platform. He was publicly known for telling people to buy Bitcoin when it was like a couple dollars. He's like, listen, just buy $1 worth of Bitcoin. This is back in like 2013. He's like, listen, for the life of me, buy $1 worth of Bitcoin in 2013. All right, imagine the people that listen to him. Right, so it's his actual cat, Waffles. All right, this project right here, and we're actually pretty down. All right, I ended up investing in pretty much where we're at though. Right, so I've seen a nice little pump here. We was up around 150%, came all the way back down, but I think this still does have a really solid potential to perform tremendously this year, right? So this is the play that I'm currently in. This is one that I'll give you guys. But then there's a bunch of other ones like I have a bunch of Trump tokens, especially political tokens. I think most political meme tokens are gonna perform, especially the closer that we get towards, you know, obviously the elections. Like I think, you know, August, September, November, a lot of these political meme tokens are gonna just go stupid, right? So I have the Trump token. I even have another token called the Book of Trump, and a bunch of projects like that I have. All right, but those are the ones I'll give you. I can't give y'all everything. Can't give y'all everything, man. Oh shit. All right, let's see. But I'm not really a big fan of memes though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have that many meme tokens. I'm just not a fan of them. I prefer to invest into things that, you know, that I feel like actually have a solid use case to them. All right, but let's see what we got here with gold, family. Gold is, we are at the open here. Gold is starting to push up. We did get a little spike down here on the NASDAQ. Again, this is what I really wanted to see. I wanted to see a little bit of a spike down, but this happened probably within a matter of 10 seconds. This thing spiked down. But I think that we do have a good solid potential to continue back to the upside here for most of these things, right? But we have to keep my eye on it. I'm not just going to jump into it right away. We are going to monitor this, and if we can get a solid entry, I think that would be fantastic. But we're going to be patient with this, man. It's a Monday. I'm not in no freaking rush to try to jump into anything, but we're going to see what happens. Let's see which we got here. You can trade on trade. Yep, man, I signed up for TopStack too for $20, but they don't have a mobile version. They don't, but they have TradingView. Again, you can connect your TopStep account to TradingView app, and I'm pretty sure you can. I mean, Omar says that you can trade on TradingView, so you can only trade TopStep X. Yeah, TopStep X is a completely different platform though, right? TopStep X, they don't have an app just yet, right? So if you bought the TopStep X accounts, then yeah, you're gonna have to be patient. You're gonna have to be patient.
Order filled.
Upticks in the morning. I'ma keep going. I'ma keep going. Yeah. You're gonna have to be patient on that. All right. Top Step X, I believe they do eventually come out with an app though, but for now, yeah. Not yet. Let's see. Good morning, my people. What's going on, Carlos? I appreciate you. Let's see. Sucks because I can't be in front of a desktop during New York. That does suck. That does suck. No, I ain't gonna lie. I feel your pain, bro. Because if you're not able to sit in front of an actual computer during New York, then yeah, that's trash. I'm gunning. It makes it a lot harder for you to be able to trade. This is real life, not a phase. Let's see. Do we set a stop order up here? I don't even use stops, but we might have to set a little stop order up here. Let's see. I wish I had superpowers like him. I get my hands on every book about trading. Yeah, right. Just think about if we just think about if we actually like. I mean, I've been in the game for a little while now, but like if we actually took, I don't want to say took trading serious because we're here. Serious, you could say. But if I knew what I knew today, back when I started, shit would be crazy, right? It would be insane, but. Pull up, pick up the boots. Let's see, took 1 minute OB stab, Nas sells. You took the sellies? The selly. Okay, I want this to fall. I want to get me into a better area to honestly look for some buys. But I see where you're looking at. Let's see how this continues to play out. What's the rest of the indices doing? Yeah, everything is pretty much falling right now, indice wise. What's the dollar doing? The dollar's still falling though. Right, the dollar's still falling. I think indices do eventually turn back around here though. So this is why I'm looking for possible reason to go back to the upside. I'm not even gonna lie. But let's continue to just watch this and see how we play. Right now that we just took out this low, let's see what happens here. This is real life, not a phase. What's going on, Jama? Good morning to you. Appreciate you. Good luck in the trading week. Absolutely. Listen, we're going to trade what we see, baby. We're going to trade what we see. And that's really it. We're going to trade what we can see, man. I'm gunning. Yeah. Better to get in my face. Let's see what we get here. Again, we did get this little sell-off, which is what I wanted to see. But now we're testing back to structure here. We're testing back to structure. What's the dollar doing? The dollar still dropping? The dollar is... I mean, the dollar is also testing a nice, strong support. But let's see what we get here. You know what to do if I play, yo. This thing is bouncing back up pretty aggressively. Chairman, I'm running. This thing is trying to push back up here aggressively. We did sweep this low, close back above the range here on the 1 minute time frame. I think this could be a solid low play here. Stops below the lows, target back up to the highs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this little stabby stab here, family. Let me see how this continues to play out this 1 minute. Let me see how this 1 minute continues to play out here, right? Because I'm getting ready to maybe take this stab, depending on how we close here. Right, the 5 minute just closed as well. We did get a strong close on the 5 minute back below this range, but I think if we can hold above this level here, it's 18,297. Again, I am looking at futures pricing. I know it might be a little different from, you know, especially if you're looking at it from the Forex side of things. If you're looking at it from like the NASDAQ 100 pricing, it's going to be different. Like if we're looking at NAS 100 USD, the pricing is going to be far different, right? So just keep that in mind. I am looking based on futures pricing. All right, so it's going to be different. But I want to see how this continues to play here. Body on me, body on me. Let's see, bro just gonna tell me I like that. Okay, stick it to my plan. Yeah, bro, you listen, you're more than experienced, bro. To obviously ignore everything. I'm saying anything anybody's saying, to be honest with you, bro. You gotta trust your plan, man. Always trust your plan. Like I said, you ain't no rookie at this point, my brother. You ain't no rookie at this point, my brother. So trust yourself for sure every time. Every single time. Let's see what this NASDAQ does, man. I'm still watching this thing. I still haven't got in. You guys will know when I'm getting in, right? Because you guys will see it on the screen, but I'm still watching this, still being patient. Still being patient. See what we can get. ID on me. Put that body on me. Put that body on me. Look at gold. Gold is trying to push back down here as well. Let's see what gold's end up doing. Right, again, I wouldn't be opposed to seeing if gold can just, you know, retest this level here, 2350s, and hold that level. That would be pretty solid. I wouldn't be opposed to that, right? If we want to be safe, stop below the lows here, and then obviously I want to target back up to the highs as well. Body on me.
Order filled.
Let's see what we get here. What we about to do, Gold? What we about to do? How we gonna react here now, buddy? How we gonna react here now? Let me see. I'm trying to watch both of these, the NASDAQ and gold, but how we gonna react here? Again, I'm not in anything just yet. I'm not in anything just yet.
Is it a buy or sell? I'm late. Are we in any trades?
Said, are we in any trades?
Why does everybody profit except for me? I'm red. How did your stop loss get? We haven't even entered into a trade yet.
I see.
Serious?
Hmm?
Oh man, I can't do this.
Coach, I'm red. How you red? If we in negative, we gonna play this song for sure. Let's see, 2328. Oh yeah, you're looking at it from 2328. Yeah, that's I mean, if price does fall that far, I'm not opposed to it. I don't want it to because I'm looking for some buys, but if it happens, it happens. Why you red? Hey. Hey. Family, go ahead and smash the like button one time for your boy as well. Appreciate y'all so much for doing that. You guys are phenomenal, fantastic, and beautiful all at the same time. But let's see what we get here. Again, I am personally leaning towards bullishness, but I'm not in anything. Oh my God, look at the NASDAQ. Okay, so the NASDAQ actually is looking really good for you. Okay, NASDAQ fell nicely. Again, I'm not in anything for that reason. Still waiting. But hey, Eric, man, you in the money right now, Eric. That's why you trust yourself, bro. You in the money right now. You should be in the money right now. Crazy, bro. You took an entry off the 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, you should definitely be in heavy profit right now. Let's see, what's the dollar doing? Is dollar trying to bounce off this support here? Because if the dollar does bounce off of here, then it's really going to cause a little bit of issues for what most of my biases are. But let me see. I got out of gold. Yeah, I'm still waiting, man. I'm still waiting. Let's see. Me too. 1 minute OB with you. Yeah, you guys got to. I mean, that NASDAQ fell pretty hard. This thing is still falling. Hey, man. Let's see. Yeah, everything. I mean, all indices are kind of rolling over right now. The bigger and bigger. That's the 1 minute OB, boys. I see y'all. 1 minute OB, boy. Hey, matter of fact, Eric, I thought you said you got away from 1 minute OBs, man. You lied to me? I could have swore you had said you got away from 1 minute OBs. I could have swore you said that to me. I might be tripping, but I could have swore you said that to me. But shout out to the 1 minute OB, boys, man. He said I distanced myself. So you came back. Took a little bit of a hiatus. Like, let me get away from them 1 minute OBs real quick. Let's see what we get here though. Again, I still like the upside, but I'm not gonna just rush in. We gotta really just wait for the right entry. Now that we took out this whole range though, I really like that. I ain't gonna lie. Us taking out this whole little level of support right there looks very attractive. Look really attractive. What's gold doing? Gold is still chilling. Gold is still chilling at this level, but how you read? How you red? Coach, I'm red. How many of you guys are in trades right now, family, and you're red? How many of you guys are in positions and you guys are currently down on it? So I got a song for you. This song right here that's playing. I'll make it relatable for y'all. Don't worry, we got y'all.
I'm late. Are we any trades?
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing gold really want to go back to the downside. Again, in order for me to really go back bullish here, family, I want to see us get back above this level at this point. All right, I would need us to get back above this 2351, flip back bullish above there, and then I might consider going long. But as of now, I'm chilling. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting.
Are you serious? Oh man, I can't do this.
Let's see the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is trying to push back up here. We're not going to be able to get no 3-minute or 5-minute OB at this point down here at these lows on the sweep. How you red, Coach? I'm red. The only thing we have here that might justify this buy is just the fact that we took out this low. Do I think that's enough? Do I think that's enough to justify the move? Dipping this easy up beat. Hey. Do I think that's enough? And this thing is moving. We just didn't get anything, right? We didn't get no actual real live OB, no volume. All we have to justify a buy down here is just a sweep of these lows. Where there is possible liquidity that was resting down here, but that's just not enough for me to take it just yet. It's not enough just yet. Not enough to try to fade this just yet. Let's see. Saint. Yeah. How you red? Don't worry, we playing the song. We got y'all. For anybody that's down in the position right now, just sing it with me. If you're down right now, just sing it with me. Coach, I'm red. Coach, I'm red. Coach, I'm red. How you red? Again, I'm not in anything just yet. Still watching this stuff, man. How you red? Do it stick, big. Thing to do it didn't end up. What would I do? Let me erase everything. Only time will tell. Did you buy into a stop loss? Or are you about to hit profits? Huh? Yeah. If we go back above here though, if this 5-minute can engulf now, that would be nice. If this 5-minute can engulf back above this structure point, that would be nice. How you red? Or are we just looking at the wrong side of the market right now? What if I flip my bias and look for continuations? Let me think this through real quick. How you red? No, seriously. How you red? Deep head too. Dripping on the FOMO, dude. What's Nasdaq doing? Yeah, this thing is still dropping. That's why we still on the sidelines, family. Man, you 1-minute boys are up right now. Shout out to the 1-minute boys, man. Shout out to the 1-minute boys up, man. You guys are up right now, man. He said I'm red because I'm Caucasian. Nah, I just seen that from Nah, that's hilarious, bro. He said I'm red because I'm Caucasian. Nah, that's hilarious. Coach, I'm red. How you red? How? Alright, I got something for you guys that are in profit right now. Hold on, I got y'all. Over in the morning, I feel right. Better to the field to the daytime. I'm 6 in the morning. I'ma keep going. I'ma keep going. Yeah. Entry is my destiny. Is my patience. Let's see. Pull up. I'm gunning, I'm gunning, I'm gunning. Yeah. My end is defeated my phase. This is real life, not a phase. We just don't do this for play, yeah. Money is all in my camera, I'm running my race, yeah. This is real life, not a phase. We just don't do this for play. NASDAQ, what you about to do, buddy? We got YM that flipped back bullish already. The S&P is still kind of low here. We did take out some more structure here on the S&P as well. We did take out some more structure here on the lows. They know what it will. Don't trade the weight. Don't trade the pull up, pick up the weights. Let's see. Are all driving, but US 30 is lagging. Yeah, US 30 could be the lagger here. US 30 could definitely be the lagger here, or it could be the leader. All right, we gotta see. I see closed half. Okay. I plan on buying GJ and it left without me during London. Should have bought it yesterday. Okay. Stops at break even. Just holding. Just closed 80%. Nah, y'all crushing it, man. Y'all crushing it, man. Let me give a round of applause for y'all real quick, man. Because y'all over here crushing it. Let's go. Y'all over here crushing it, man. Money is all in my waist. Chairman, I'm running my race. Yeah. Y'all crushing it, man. Come on now. Come on now, man. Are these finally about to go back up for me or nah? Let's see why I'm at 3-minute OB. 3-minute OB. YM is still trying to push higher here. See now, look at the Nasdaq trying to flip back around. Is this really where we start going up? Is this where we start going up? We did see a nice little fall here. Is this where we start pushing up here? I'm gunning, I'm gunning, I'm gunning. We got a nice strong closure, not supported by volume, but we did get a solid close here on the 3-minute here for the Nasdaq. What's gold doing? Gold is just still back at these lows. Only thing that concerns me about gold is this thing has been falling off literally since the open. We've just been falling, but that's expected. That's expected. The gold is a little tougher. The Nasdaq though, I still has potential. Let's see. I'm about to get slapped on GU. You need me to play Coach I'm Red? Let's see. Jugman in the building. What's going on, man? You caught the gold sells? I'm guessing if you throwing fire emojis, did you catch the gold sells or you caught the buys? Talk to me nice. Let's see. Carlos and gold sells. Yeah, y'all eating, man. If y'all took those sells, y'all eating. I'm still on the sidelines. I'm still on the sidelines personally. I'm still waiting. Caught the sellies? Not bad, man. Not bad. He says, same, I'm hungry. I feel you. Shout out to that boy Omar, man. Omar in the building. Maybe never got okay. I don't normally use stop orders, man, but we might have to test out a little stop order right quick. Come on, Miami. Do we test a stop order? Put a stop above these highs. We're gonna test a little some out. We might test some things out here. We might test some things out. Let's see. Let's see. Entry at 2348. TP's 2344. 2348. You got in up here? Are you trading Forex or you trading futures? Huh, Carlos? You Forex or you futures? Are you part of the Forex gang or you part of the futures gang? They say I want to buy the gold to start my second phase. Waiting for that 1003 gang in the building. Come on now. 1003 gang in the building. Let's get it. Yeah, I'm still waiting, family. Again, you know, I'm never in a rush to try to just go crazy, but still watching this stuff, man. What's US 30 doing? Yeah, US 30 don't know what it wants to do just yet. Yeah, this NASDAQ looks solid though. It looks like this thing might really want to start pushing, but I don't want nothing can say. Let's see, gold will go up now. Is that a signal that I hear? Is that a signal that I hear? Let's see what we got here. We did close back up to the upside here on gold. God yummy. Yeah, gold isn't bad, especially if you just have your, your stops below the lows. You can play a very safe play here on gold if you wanted to. You can get a nice safe play here on gold. Especially if we can close solid like this on this 5-minute. I would have preferred to break above this 2350 level, but let's see. Why does everybody? We got the 5-minute engulfing, not supported by volume, but I do like how we spiked to the downside though and closed back up. Got the 5-minute engulfing as well on NASDAQ. It's smoking you. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this buy. I'm gonna take this buy on NASDAQ. I'm just gonna take it and see what happens here. Every moment singing up to the twisted in a row. Let me make sure my stop is in the right spot. We're gonna have to just probably take this. I think we do bounce back up, but and now it pushes back down. Hold on. In the twisted in a row. Y'all will see me take it when I press the button. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it. Out of my mind. Better to be. I don't think I'm still waiting. I know I said I was about to take it, but I'm still waiting. I want to see this thing. I want to see these 1 minutes flip back up. I think that's true. How deep are you gonna fall? I'll be upset though if I'm just on the wrong side of the market. It happens, but the way these things are showing, like these things are just not showing me that they want to go back up just yet. That's why I'm still waiting. Like I was so close to just pressing the buy right there, and then this thing started falling, so I'm still chilling. Every moment leaning into the twisted and the rusty. Taking the buy down here. It's not that bad because the risk is gonna be so small at this point. Yeah, we taking this. Fuck it. We're gonna let this play out. I did take a little bit of risk here, family, on the NASDAQ. I did take a little bit of risk here on the NASDAQ, so Let's see. I want those to go a little bit lower. It definitely could, right? That's why we took a little light risk here, you know, because if this don't work out, I want to know quickly. All right, I want to know quickly that it's not going to work out. All right, so my stop is relatively close. We're only risking like maybe 200 bucks on this, right? We're not risking much whatsoever on this, right? You know, so we're just gonna take it. We're gonna see how it plays out. If it does fall a little bit lower, I might consider another one below this low here, 18,228, 18,229. I wouldn't be opposed to even looking for another possible play down there at those levels, but we're just gonna let this play out and we're gonna see what the market gives us. We're gonna let it play out and see what the market gives us, man. That's all we could do. Everybody, nah, that song is so hard. Oh, I gotta replay that one. We gotta replay that one. Did my markup sent? It did not, right? I don't think people are able to send markups because I have the setting off. All right, there's too many weirdos. I'm gonna be honest, right? I'm not talking about you guys specifically, but there's too many weirdos that would just send a whole bunch of random shit, right? Telegram links and all that, right? So I just completely took it off. The only people that can drop links are the moderators. Now, they're the only ones that can actually drop links. Alright, so what's gold doing? What is gold doing? The gold is looking like it's about to flip back up here. Let's see how it goes here. Alright, what's gold about to do? Gold is starting to push as well. Again, I already have risk here on NASDAQ, so I'm not going to take this gold, but gold does look like it might want to go back to the upside here. Let's see how this plays out now. NASDAQ is looking solid as of now. You know, we're already up a 1-to-1 on this, which is pretty cool. Now the biggest thing here is we got to get above this level, right? If we can get above a nice strong close above this 18,290s, I think that would be solid, bro. Easy TPs if we can get that. Easy TPs if we can get that. If we can get above it, it's gonna be like the do or die here, right? If we can't break above this level, then yeah, we're gonna probably get stopped out, right? But if we can get above here, holy moly, it's gonna be nice. Little things we do. Let's see. Hesitant on gold. Prefer the low. Get swept one more time. It still could, right? Gold still could very well go and sweep these lows for sure. Just like the NASDAQ could, right? The NASDAQ could still come all the way back down and still push a little bit lower, right? You know, we did leave behind his equal lows here at 18,228, so there's still that potential. You know, so we're just gonna let that play out, man. We're only up around, what is this? We're up around 20 points right now, which is not bad. A 20-point move on the NASDAQ is not bad at all. You know, there's people that only target 10 points all day long, and them boys is eating. All right, I know traders on this platform that target literally only 10 points every single day. They grab 10 points, get out. Try 10 points, get out. And they're eating. Right, so just based on strategy. Let's see, in Nas with you, Abel? Hey, man, shout out to Free Zone in the building, bro. Taking risk with me. And we gotta see again, our do or die is gonna be this level, 18,296 on the future side of pricing. If that doesn't go, if we can't break above that, then yeah, we're gonna just struggle. It's gonna struggle like hell if we can't get above that. And even on the 15-minute, like we also have this moving average now that's going to be applying a little bit of sell pressure, right? We have to get above this, man. If we can get above that, that'll be solid. I think we got a really good entry, but we got to see if it's going to hold, right? We got to get above this level here. Like, I ain't going to celebrate at all. We ain't going to do nothing until we get above here, because just because we have 20 points don't mean a damn thing. Let's see, what's gold doing? What's gold doing? Gold, where are you at? I mean, gold is trying to push back up here too. Gold is trying to push back up here as well. Is gold finally gonna break out too? Come on. Come on, gold. Come on, gold. What's the rest of the indices doing? US 30. US 30 just hasn't done a damn thing. It's been super choppy all day. The S&P is trying to push back up as well. Yeah, US 30 is the only one not really doing much. Hopefully this continues to go bullish though for us. That'll be great. Come on, baby, go. Push for us. Let's go. Come on. Only thing that I see that could really hurt us is, again, that level. But, like, look at this on the... Like, we're literally going to have to erase this entire 1 hour engulfing that we have here. Like, we just closed as a super strong 1 hour engulfing on the 10 o'clock candle. Or the previous candle. This is... Like, this 1 hour looks ugly. I don't like how we closed on the previous 1 hour. But hopefully we can just go ahead and erase that entire move. That would be nice. And continue bullish. Again, family, if this holds, right? If this holds and you're trading a personal account, right? You're trading a personal account, not a futures account. If this level can hold and you're trading a personal account and we actually go and break highs, I would hold that all the way until Wednesday. I'm being honest. Like, I would hold that literally probably until Wednesday to see how news comes out, CPI comes out, and see if we could even take advantage of that. Because if CPI does come out what's being forecast, and yeah, you're gonna get a crazy trade, like an insane trade. So let's see, fly more gold on fire. Same with gold. Is gold also pushing up here? Gold is trying, right? Again, I do like the upside for gold, but it's trying. The only thing that I told you guys like earlier with gold is like, it has seen a very significant, it's not significant, but we did come off a pretty significant little push down to start the week. But I do like the upside, man. With gold, it's struggling right now. Come on, Nasdaq, keep pushing, baby. Get above this level. Yeah, close above there and don't come back down, please. Like right now, we're up around 1.7 times our risk, which is not bad. I want us to go higher though. We gotta go up. We gotta get above this level, man. Come on. Come on, get above it. Hold above it. Strong close above it. This is, I don't like this closure right here, right? Because this can now just push all the way back down. Like, we need this to continue to run here. This support or this resistance here could really hold us and make it hard for us to go higher. So we need this to flip back up. Like, don't even waste. Come on, don't even waste time, man. Quit my 9 to 5 and now they hating. You should see all their faces. And I don't want to move. I was considering moving my stops to break even, bro. But I'd rather take the loss than do that. Because last week when we did it, last week when we ended up doing that same play, we called an entry, solid entry. All right, went break even on the position. It came out, hit us at break even, and then flew. Like, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I'm not even gonna lie. Right, so I'd rather just take the loss on this than move my stops and get stopped out at break even at this point. I'm just gonna let that play out. I already accepted my risk. We're not risking much anyways. Right, so he's gonna let that play out. I'm not gonna be moving my stops just yet. If we can get above here though, right? If we can get above this level, then I might consider moving my stops for sure. But right here, I don't think I want to, right? Moving our stops from this level might be a little bit too early. All right, so we're gonna let this just play out. Let's see, the boy name's crazy. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Blown Account or Lambo Money. He's our resident degenerate. You could tell by the name. That's a funny ass name though, bro. Let's see, Fun and Piss has released a 1-step and 3. Yeah, I seen that. I got a few emails from them. You know what's crazy? Their 1-step evaluation actually isn't that bad. Like, their 1-step probably isn't that bad, to be honest with you. Like, they're still very lenient with their rules too for the 1-step. You should see all their faces. I had to go make some changes. Now I'm elevated. Get into the bag. You know our time. We be about to racks. I'm on the tongue. Get to the tongue. The solid auntie. Come on, NASDAQ. Come on, NASDAQ. I'm to the be paid. We got a really solid entry here, though. Like, we got a real solid entry either way. Currently up around 30 points on the NASDAQ. Up around 30 points. It's not bad at all. We need to just continue to go, though. What's everything else doing? The S&P is struggling to push higher here. What's US 30? US 30 looks like it might want to push a little down, which is not good for us, but... I seen a milli, I got motivated. Seen a milli, I got motivated. Seeing a little bit of a pullback down here on the NASDAQ. Again, like I told y'all, man, this level is going to be do or die for us. It's 18,295. It's going to be do or die for us. We really got to get above that level to really get any type of confidence in this. All of my haters. Team Low is my crew. Come on, just get above the 295 level, please. Just get above the 296. Matter of fact, get above the 300 for us. If you can get above the 300, man, we could throw a little blue party. That'll be lit. That'll be lit. Let's see, TFF shut down. I seen that. They're probably not going to be the last, neither. They're probably not going to be the last ones. Let's see, in that with y'all. Hey, man, let's get it. Hopefully you got a, decent entry like we did. Up in the, we be learning it. Odd shift will go up. Odd shift. When was the last time I looked at odd Swiss? Holy moly. Odd Swiss. I don't think I've ever traded this pair. Odd Swiss. Hey, man. Joker, I hope it goes up for you, man. I hope it continues, bro. I hope it does go higher for you, bro. That'll be nice for you. Shoot. I ain't listen. Since you in it, hopefully you're in it. If you said it, will go up. Hopefully it runs for you, man. Let's see. Dixie, turn up with the Dixie. Oh, the Dixie gave a spike up. Ooh, this is kind of concerning, though, for the NASDAQ. I'm not even going to lie. That's kind of concerning. Because if the dollar does push, if the dollar is starting to push higher, then the NASDAQ is going to come all the way back down. That's a little concerning. Yeah, see, look at gold, right? The dollar flipping back up is pushing gold lower here now. And it's probably going to do the same thing for these as well. If this does continue to go higher here. Which right now is pushing up pretty nicely. And we have some space to go higher too on the dollar. We really do got some space that we could probably go higher here. That's kind of concerning, but we're going to let this ride out, man. Like I said, we already accepted our risk. We just gotta let it play out. Get it running back. We going perfect on NAS. Yeah, we got a solid entry here, man. Now we gotta see if it can hold. Me being patient like I was, man, really played out to get a solid entry. Because I was gonna take it up here, which it's still not a bad entry, but like we need to get a solid entry on this pushback down here. So we just need a dollar to stop playing around. Like, dollar, turn back around, man. Like, what's up with you, bro? Like, don't do that. Like, don't go. Who gave you permission to go higher besides Saint? Like, we know Saint is definitely telling you to go higher, but bro, like, come on, bro. Like, don't do that. Like, we need you to fall. Let's see. I'm not seeing an option to connect Top Step to Trading View. Can someone please help? Yeah, what you're gonna have to do is go to your Trading View app. All right, let me log in so I can try to walk through this as well. All right, and when you actually go to your trading, you go to the menu and you'll see brokers. Right, you'll see brokers. All right, if you go to the menu, you'll see brokers. Click on that and then go to the broker that you're using. Right, if you're with Top Step, you're probably using Tradeovate. Then go ahead and click on the Tradeovate and then just connect using your username and password that you have for that. Let's see, gold on 4 hour has room for downside. Let's see. It does have a little bit of room to go still. It does. It does. It definitely does. But I don't want gold to drop either, right? Because again, and That's not gonna give me confidence in this play here. It's not giving me confidence in this, right? Again, if the dollar continues to run, family, then yeah, the Nasdaq is probably gonna come back down. Just being honest. We need a dollar to stop playing around and just turn back around for the sake of my trades. All right, let's see. Abel, can you speak on new traders on their journey seeing high numbers in profit for the first time? The psychology on it? That's a great question, actually, Will. That's actually a very good question, right? Because let me see. Yeah, no, that's a great thing, bro. Because you are right. Especially if you're trading, right? Let's say, for example, guys, you're normally trading personal account. You're trading $100, right? $1,000. You know, you get accustomed to those numbers, right? So when you go to like a prop firm and now you're trading a 100K account and you start to see the bigger swings that the market provides on those larger capital or those larger accounts, mentally it's definitely gonna mess with you, right? I know for me personally, that was something that I also struggle with like crazy. You know, I trade a lot better. This is just me being honest, right? I trade a lot better when I'm trading smaller account balances, like around a 50K or lower, than I do even trading a 200K, 300K account, right? It's just a comfort level, all right? It's a comfort level that traders have, you know? So I'm never opposed to trading a smaller account for that reason, right? Just because my comfort level is at those levels, you know? So when you're trying to increase your account size, right? And you're trying to increase your position size, whether you're trading lots or contracts, there is going to be a little bit of an adjustment that comes with that, right? Are you comfortable with seeing you go from $1,000 in profit to then $1,000 negative, right? If you've never experienced that before, then that is something that you're going to have to get used to and you're going to have to overcome mentally, right? So what I always recommend for traders, especially if you are going to the prop firm route or even trading personal account, right? Like just make gradual growth, right, with your account sizes, right? You don't have to go from trading $1,000 account or even a 25K account straight to a 200K account, right? Because you're not used to seeing those numbers fluctuate that way, right? And that can affect your decision making. It's going to affect your mindset, which is going to affect your decision making. So I always tell people is to literally grow your account size, right, periodically. Don't go from a 25K straight to a 200K, right? Because you're not going to be used to those type of swings. Go from a 25K to then a 50K to then a 100K and then to the 25K or 200K. Right, grow slow when it comes to your account size because it's gonna help you, you know, adjust to the swings that the market goes. Again, because if you're not comfortable with $1,000 swings, then you're not ready to trade those bigger accounts. That's just me being honest. All right, so you have to get comfortable. Right, you got to figure out what your comfort level is. Right, there's traders that I personally know that have made a shit ton of money, but they still trade smaller accounts. Right, it's a comfort level thing, right? They have a lot more success trading the smaller accounts than as opposed to trading these bigger accounts. So that's what they stick with. But it all comes with, again, it's just a learning curve that you have to go through. Right? It's an emotional battle that you have to adjust to. Right? So gradual growth, like Free Zone said, is definitely the way to go. Don't just go from 25K straight to 200K. You're going to blow it. You're not going to be comfortable with seeing those type of swings. Right? Make your way up. Right? Take baby steps. 25, 10K, 25K, 50K, 100K, and then 200K. And then once you're comfortable with the 200K, then 300K if the prop firm allows it, right? But going from a 25K to a 200K, it's gonna affect you like crazy, right? Whether people want to tell you or not, it's gonna affect you like crazy, right? Because those type of swings is nuts, you know. So just gradual growth is definitely the best way to do it. Let's see. Here comes Saint the Dixie Bull. What's the dollar doing now? There we go, dollar. Come on, turn back around for us, Saint. Listen, man, Saint, I got love for you, my brother. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I need this to fall. I want this thing to fall, bro. I need this dollar to really go ahead and start to fall back down to earth and stop playing around. In terms of gold, man, gold is still chilling, man. Gold is still chilling. If for anybody that is looking at gold, man, if we can get above a solid, strong close above the 2350 would be solid. You know, a nice close above that 2350 could really be the play that you're looking for. But we need the Nasdaq now to continue to run. Come on, continue to run here, baby. Let's go. Let's go, man. Come on. Let's see. Trade percentage and do look at the money. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you have the ability to completely, you know, trade based off of either pips or even ticks or points and just completely hide the dollar amount, that is also a cheat code, right? MetaTrader actually allows you to do that, right? I'm not sure if TradingView does. I'm pretty sure TradingView might have a option that allows you to go ahead and change this from dollar size to actually pips and ticks or points. So if you have that ability to do that, then absolutely, right? Again, remove the emotions to the dollar amount by simply not being able to see the dollar amount, right? So yeah, if you have that ability, absolutely do that for sure. Right? Absolutely. That'll be best case scenario for you, right? That'll be great for you if you're able to do that. All right, so let's see what we got here, family. I mean, this is looking good so far. You know, we're finally starting to push back higher. We did break these last previous 5-minute highs here. Again, we got to get a strong close above here, though, right? We got to get a strong close above. As you guys can see, like the 50 period moving average right here in the 5 minutes holding pretty strong. We really got to get above, you know, and hold above this support level at the 18,296, and also preferably close above the moving average. All right, that'll be a double kill for us. That'll be nice. All right. But we got to see. We got to really get above those levels. You know, we are seeing this thing push back up, but we're still not safe just yet. Right? This is not a time to celebrate. This is a time to control our emotions. Obviously, I know seeing these things move like this, you're going to get excited. But again, as a trader, guys, like our job is to really control our emotions no matter what happens. Right? You really got to treat this market as if you're a robot. Like really have a robotic approach. Win or loss. Who cares? Right, we got to be very disciplined like that. So, but it's looking good. We just got to still control our stuff. We can't get too ahead of ourselves. Let's see. Once you get the skills mastered, the money will come. Focus on the process and not the outcome. Absolutely, absolutely. Let's see. Dollar will go a little up and then we'll come down. Dollar to 105, 148, 105, 148. That's a big move all the way back up to the 105. I mean, I had this zone highlighted for a reason, because I did see that there is a potential for the dollar to maybe want to do something like this, take out this liquidity above this range right here, and then give us that fall. And it still could, you know, it still could. But for the sake of my trade that I'm in right now, I hope it doesn't. I hope this thing just continues to fall, right? But I did have that area up here highlighted, right? This imbalance highlighted for that reason, right? It still could. I just hope it doesn't, all right? Because then that's gonna affect my Nasdaq, and I want my Nasdaq to keep running. Come on. You know, but even like now, like, come on, we still got to get above this moving average. We got to close above this level, right? Again, that's why we can't celebrate too soon. You know, once we get above this level and a nice strong move, then I'll be a lot more excited. But right now, like, this thing could still come all the way back down, right? Look how we're still struggling to break this level right now. All right, this 18,296 is holding pretty strong right now. So we still got a long way to go, all right? We can't get too high. We can't get too low in these markets, man. That's why trading is a very difficult thing, right? It's because when you get too high, right, where you're too emotional, you're too excited, right, then you end up making a dumb decision, right? And the markets humble you real quick. But also when you get too low and you're too upset, right, you're distraught, again, emotional decisions are going to come and it's going to affect everything. So we got to stay in the middle right now, right? We can't get too high and we can't get too low, right? We got to be able to control our emotions and just let the market do what it does. So we'll see. You know we talk that pip talk, Yeah, like these moving averages, even on the 3-minute time frame, holding price lower, 5-minute time frame holding price lower. On the 15-minute time frame, we kind of, I mean, we haven't closed yet, but like even the 15-minute time frame, these moving averages are still. If we do end up closing back below here on the 15-minute time frame, I honestly might just take what I get. Right now we're currently flowing around 30 points or so. That's still not bad, right? You know, but if we close back below this moving average on the 15, I'm out. All right, I'm gonna get out. All right, if we get below this moving average on the 15-minute time frame, right, the 18,290s, I'll probably be closing out and just taking my partials or taking my profits and calling it a day. So let's see, my strategy will be taking half at the moving average and sending to break even. Absolutely. You know, trust your strategy, bro. We all take differently. We all do. Absolutely, we do. You know, and again, I've done that as well, right? Last week, I literally did that last week, right? When we came up to the moving average and structure, I will go ahead and roll my stops to break even, take some partials. But the reason why I want to hold this one and I'd rather take the loss is because last week we did that. Price came all the way back down, hit us at break even, and then this thing ended up flying, bro. Ended up missing out on like 300 points back to the upside. So at this point, I'd rather get above the moving average. And then from there, if we can get above it, then I'll go ahead and move my stops and just let it play out. But for now, I'm comfortable leaving my risk open and just letting this thing go. You know, we didn't risk much anyways to begin with, so If it does come all the way back down, then so be it. Let's see. I use opposite equal pending orders just before the session. Do you try to pre-assume the market direction? Not really. I usually come into the markets with a predefined bias as it is, just based on my analysis from a fundamental and sentimental standpoint, and looking at technicals too. But I don't like to have two different orders, right? I just don't feel comfortable, right? Because there's been times, especially in the past, where I've done that, right? Where I would have literally a buy stop and a sell stop. Price will hit both of them, and now I'm screwed. Right now, I get into both positions, and it just never played out. But again, it's a strategy, all right? It's strategy, right? If that works for you, if you've seen success like that, then yeah, absolutely, continue to ride that out. For me, I haven't had success doing it like that, right? I always come in with a predetermined bias, but I'm also open to changing that bias if the market tells me it's time to change. You know, but my bias today was bullishness for the NASDAQ, and it was bullishness for gold. You know, we just waited for that, right? We waited for the opportunity to present itself. You know, I seen what I like to see. You know, we ended up taking out this entire level of support down here, got into this imbalance here down at the lower levels at around 18,260s. And once we started to see the market react from down here, that was essentially what we, you know, waited to get in. So, but again, there's thousands of ways to trade, family, right? You know, definitely trust your way of trading. If it's been successful, continue to ride that out. Continue to ride that out for sure. All right, let's see what we got here. In the long term, dollar will come down. I agree. That's what I hope. Right? I think the dollar does become weak. Again, family, if you guys get some positions, man, like especially like this NASDAQ, if this NASDAQ does continue to hold for us, which right now is looking really good, if you're trading a personal account or a prop firm account that lets you hold over the day, I would hold, man. I think on Wednesday, with CPI data coming out, I think CPI possibly does come out lower. Right? I think CPI, at least core CPI, does come out lower, which is extremely bullish to NASDAQ, bullish gold. So if you're trading a personal account and you got an entry somewhere where I got it, hold that bad boy. Right? Hold that bad boy. Right? Hold it all the way until Wednesday. Take some partials if you have to. But I think that it's going to really, really benefit you tremendously, in my opinion. So, I see very often the NAS does one thing between 9:30 and 10 o'clock and the opposite after 10 p.m. Yeah, nah, you're 100% right, bro. And that's why I've had a lot more success this year, especially if you guys were in, you know, the private community that I was a part of, right? The Profit Society. I told you guys this too. Like, I've been waiting literally till 10 o'clock to trade, right? And usually that 10 o'clock produces in my opinion, all right, I've seen that 10 o'clock entry produce the entry that now holds for the rest of the day, or at least for a majority of the rest of the day. So, but yeah, like this is solid, guys. We're looking good. We got that nice close above that level now. See, now it's looking really good. Right now that we got a nice strong close above my moving average and a nice strong close above this 18,296. See, this is solid, right? So now at this point, guys, I'm going to go ahead and move my stops to break even. Right? I'm going to close one contract as well. I'm not going to close all of them. I'm going to close, actually, I'll close one contract just to pay me for the, you know, for my efforts for today. I don't want to close all of it. But we are going to close one contract here just to close something, because that's a part of my rules. Anytime I go break even, I have to close some partials. We're going to modify our order. And now we good, man. We made a couple dollars, and now hopefully this can continue to run. But I like the fact that we actually got above this level. Like, that's really what I was waiting on, right? Like, it was do or die this level here. Now, price could always come back down, right? Which is why we're closing, you know, we have our stops at break even now. But I really, really like how this is going so far. So we closed one contract, made some money for today. Our TP is here. Hopefully this can go ahead and smash our TP and we can call it a day. And it'll be a phenomenal, phenomenal start to the week. But it's a W day, family. Right? W day, man. W's in the chat, man. W's in the chat, man. We got to play our Blue Party song, man. This is a W day so far, man. We were able to close something, take something off the table. You know, we're still floating around, what is this, 50 points at this point? Yeah, we're almost 50 points in profit, which is a phenomenal day. And now we just let this thing hit our TP and we call it a day, man. Again, if you're trading a personal account, though, I would recommend to hold something all the way up until Wednesday, right? Make sure you, again, close some partials, but try to see if you can hold something going into Wednesday, because I think Wednesday these things are going to fly, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think we do see a lot more upside, personally. So, but yeah, we're going to ride this out, and we're going to see, hopefully the market can go ahead and hit our TP now, and we'll see what happens. But I'm very confident with this trade, and I think it looks good now. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Great trading session, man. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Entry is my patience. Let's go. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Answer funded. I'm gunning, I'm gunning, I'm gunning, yeah. That is a hit in my face. This is real life, not a phase. You just do this for play now. Chairman, I'm running my race, yeah. This is real life, not a phase. Appetite with play. Hey, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Now we'll fund it. I'm gunning, I'm gunning, I'm gunning. Yeah. This is real life, not a phase. We just don't do this for play. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, let's see. We need this to continue to go though. Come on. We got some strong closures on the 5 minute, strong closures on the 15 as well. 30-minute closure also. The 30 minutes could have been a little bit better, but we gotta see if this could hold now. This is real life, not a phase. We don't want this thing to go any lower. Come on. Let's see, Pippin did probably gonna hit break even. Hey, you might still be solid, bro. You never know. This could still come back, hit me at break even. One of us is gonna get hit at break even. Right? One of us is gonna get hit at break even. That's for damn sure. Let's see, gold. Holy moly. Look at the NASDAQ now, man. Come on, Nasty Naz. What you doing, baby? Nasty Naz, what you doing, baby? Don't do it, baby. You still might be solid, bro. Again, one of us gonna get hit at break even, man. This thing spiked up and just came right back down pretty aggressively. You know what it is, too? I took a screenshot, man. The screenshot curse might get me. That screenshot curse is a devil, man.
Beautiful, your shape. Kissing
Let's see how this continues. Hopefully this can hold here, family. Again, as of now, man, it just came back all the way back down, but yeah, this 1 hour looks ugly though. That 1 hour is really was what I told you guys about as well. This 1 hour closure was pretty aggressive to the downside, so let's see, man. We still paid ourselves. Let's see. The beautiful thing is that we were both able to pay ourselves. Yeah, we secured some, man. At the very least, we secured some. Listen, both entries were solid, right? Both plays were solid. You know, both plays were solid, right? You caught the high up here. We caught the low down here. And now it's just up to the market to do what it wants to do. We got to see. Let's see what happens here. What's gold doing? What gold doing? Gold is still just range bound. Yeah, gold looks like it might want to continue to drop. I'm not even gonna lie. Gold look like it might want to drop. What's the dollar doing? The dollar's trying to hold this level too aggressively now too. The US 30 is still dropping now. Why is US 30 dropping? What's up with you? Even the S&P spiked all the way back down as well. Hey man, we'll see. Let's see the 30-minute LC. I'm glad I stayed out of gold. Yeah, me too. I'm glad I stayed out of gold as well. Gold just looks ugly. It just doesn't want to do a damn thing. But the way it looks, if this closes like this right here, I wouldn't be surprised if we did just continue to fall here. But I'm glad I'm not in it. I'm happy with the play that we took on the Nasdaq. I'm actually really happy with the play we took here. Now it's just a matter of seeing if the market's gonna show us love or not. That's really all it is now. Is the market gonna show us love, or is it gonna hit me at break even? And I'm not even. It is what it is, right? If it does hit me at break even, hey man, at least I know we got, you know, my brother Eric that caught a crazy entry from up there that, you know, he'll be able to eat off it. I've never been a hater in my life, so we just gotta let this play out. Let's see, always range bound before news. Yeah, absolutely. You know how it is. What news do we got though? What news do we have today at 11? I seen somebody else say that. What news do we have here at 11? How you read? The New York Fed 1-year consumer inflation expectations. I mean, it's self-explanatory what it is, but I never ever took a trade or line on this. How you read? The New York 1-year consumer inflation expectations. So this is based off where they believe inflation will be at in 1 year. Let me see. Let's look at this real quick. All right, let's look at this real quick, right? Like this right here, guys, is the Fed watch tool. Right, gives us the probability of what the FOMC, which is the committee that decides interest rates, what it will do based on every single meeting moving forward. Right, so our next FOMC interest rate decision meeting is on June 12th. There's a 91% chance that they keep interest rates at the same exact level, unchanged. 91% chance it's unchanged. The next meeting, right, in July, there's a 70% chance we keep it at the same level we're at now, unchanged. Right, the first time that we actually see things change is in September. Right, in September, now we have a higher likelihood of interest rates getting cut, right, than actually staying the same. Right, in September's meeting, we have a 49% chance that they actually cut rates. Now, all this is going to fluctuate, right, depending on what happens with CPI, PPI this week. It's going to fluctuate, right? You know, but as of now, we're not seeing until September until a possible change in rates. These next couple meetings, like, there's no change at all. Right, so this is going to be interesting to continue to watch and see how we play out, but yeah. Let's see what we get here, family. We are, price is trying to push back up, but like seeing these rejections that we're getting here, we're probably going to come back down here. Probably going to come back down. Coach, I'm red. How you red? You better be good too. Feeding up the FOMO, dude. Did it go over your head? Coach, what do I do? Or did it go over your head? Coach, I'm red. Coach, I'm red. Why you red? We're just gonna let this play out, family. I'm gonna keep my eye on gold too. What's gold doing? Gold is still chilling. Gold isn't doing a damn freaking thing, bro. The S&P is trying to push back. I just don't like how these 5-minute candles close, though. I really am not a fan of how these candles closed, but we gotta let it play out. See, YM US 30 now is starting to flip back to the upside here, though. If we can get a solid close back above this moving average here, that would be a nice play for US 30. But we got to see if we can get above here, something like this, a nice strong close above here. I think that could be great for US 30 back to the upside. But if we stay below this 39,711, probably gonna go lower. Probably gonna go lower. Let's see. Honestly, just trying to take it slow, secure my partials. Would have been past my counter rate, but I just kept trying to make that final 1% in one go, which I could do, but I ended up losing more. Yeah, it'd be like that, bro. I tell you, that last 1%, the last 0.5%, bro, be the toughest. If I just took some partials on all those stabs, I still would have passed. Yeah. I'm seeing that's really messing with my profitability and make that. Oh, it makes a lot of sense, bro. It happens. Again, that last 1% is always the hardest, bro, because now unintentionally your emotions get involved, right? Because you're so freaking close. So building your way back up is the best way to do it. Again, there's traders on this platform that are live that literally only go to 5 to 10 points every day. They get their 5-10 points, their base hits, and they call it a day. They're out. Right, and they do that every single day, right? Instead of trying to hold forever, no, grab that 5-10 points that you know you can make consistently and call it a day, right? And they do with that and they're up. I've even thought about doing that myself, right? Because catching 5-10 points is honestly not that hard for us. All right, we're just accustomed to holding trades, right? Like this ended up going for around 48 points. All right, so I was thinking about doing that too, like really adjusting. Let me see if I could just consistently every day grab 10 points, get in, get out, wait for another re-entry, get in and out, another 10 points, call it a day. But, you know, it'd be like that though. That last 1% is always the toughest for sure. Let's see, I'm in the same boat for the last week and a half. Yeah, it happens. I mean, family, let's be honest. Can we be transparent with us, right? Because I'll be the first to say it. How many times have we gotten within 1% and end up blowing the account? Like, I know I've done it. Right? I know I'm not the only one. It happens, right? And that's why I'm saying we can't get too high and we can't get too low in these markets, man. Because the markets are always going to come back and humble us, right? Because it's just our emotions, man. Our emotions is the biggest killer of this entire thing, man. It really is. It really is. Our emotions are the biggest killers. Let's see, when I'm a 100K master account. Let's go. Come on, Christian. Let's go, bro. Let's go, man. Let's see, her Funding Pips got 1 step. Yeah, they do. Funding Pips has 1-step evaluations now. I got the email. I'm pretty sure anybody that's with Funding Pips got the email. They done blasted that thing out. Happened to me 2 weeks ago, so I'm taking my time. Yeah, absolutely. Listen, just trust yourself though. And this for anybody, right? If you were able to get to that point where you were only 1% away, you know what you're doing. You know what you're looking at, right? You know exactly how to trade your strategy. It's just your emotions got the best of you, right? And when your emotions get the best of you, that clouds your decision making, right? It makes you see things that are not really there. Right? Again, I've been trading for 8+ years now, and I still even deal with that at times, right? Where my emotions get the best of me. Right, even trading live in front of people, like right here on YouTube, you know, when I was a part of the Profit Society, like trading live also judges your judgment, right? Clouds your judgment, right? You know, it makes you see things that are really not there, or makes you not see anything at all, right? But yeah, you still take a trade. Right, it's why it's important for us to just really try to control our emotions to the best of our ability, man. And if you feel yourself emotional, then don't trade, right? Come back the next day. Come back the next day. And if that causes you to not trade the entire week, then so be it. Right? Capital preservation has always been the #1 rule of trading. Right? How good are we with preserving our capital? Because that's the do or die for most people. If you're able to preserve your capital and trade responsibly, then you're gonna get to the results that you want. Let's see, account arsonist. He said account arsonist. No, that's hilarious. 100 rack rip. 100 racks rip. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, I would, yeah. Yeah. D-Lo make it drip. 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 Come on, just make a decision, Nasdaq. Just make a decision, man. Just make a decision. That's all I ask of you. You know, I'm not gonna be upset with you at all. You know, whatever you decide to do, whether it's you gonna hit me out, break even, or go flying, it's up to you, baby. It's not up to me. I give you that power. That's up to you, man. You know? I just want you to move, though. Let's see. Serial arsonist. It happens, man. Let's see. As a twist to the AA meeting. Let's see. What's gold doing? Gold is trying to drop here. Again, the way gold looks, gold just looks like this thing wants to continue to go lower, which is not really good for me in indices if there is any type of correlation with that. The dollar did turn back around, though. Dollar looks like it is trying to go back lower here, which is good for me. All right, if the dollar can continue to fall, that would be great for me personally. Then that should help NASDAQ continue to go higher, but either way, family, again, keep in mind, like, we took partials, all right, closed one contract. We're at break even. No matter what happens, we can't lose on this position, right? And we gotta just be okay with that, right? I'm okay with whatever happens now, right? I waited for everything I needed to wait for, right? We played this damn near perfect, right? I did have a little bit of hesitation when I was looking for my entries. I had a little bit of a hesitation period where I'm like, yeah, I was gonna get in, I didn't get in, I held, you know, ended up not jumping in right away, but you know, on this push back down and seeing price go back bullish, that was my entry. I'm like, you know what, let's just take it and see what happens. Right, so I did have a little hesitation even with the entry today, right? But everything else was solid. Right now, we did everything we have to do. Now the market gotta just play out. We can't lose either way. Obviously, I want to win. I don't want to see us get hit at break even. But either way, we can't lose. So like, that allows my emotions to stay in check. Because there's always plenty of other days, opportunities to trade. Right, we have this entire week. This week just started. All right, so we have plenty of opportunity to still go ahead and catch a bag. We just gotta be patient with it. And that's tough though, that True Forex fund shut down though. That's tough. Again, they're not going to be the only ones, family. Like, there's going to be so many prop firms that are going to be gone within the next 6 months, man. Like, there really is. There's going to be a ton of prop firms that just continue to shut down, unfortunately. Yeah, that's tough. That is tough. That sucks to see prop firms shut down and stuff like that, man. That sucks for the owners, like, to be honest, because obviously they don't want to deal with shutdowns. Like, that's just not a good look for them. They're losing a business, but it's even worse for the traders, man. Like, imagine all the traders with True Forex funds that actually had payouts weighing. Like, that's like the worst thing ever, right? When you actually trade your account the way you're supposed to trade, you get to the actual point where you can request a payout, and then the shit shuts down. Like, you did all that work for no reason. Like, that sucks, right? So I feel for the traders more than anything, man. I completely feel for the traders. That sucks for two Forex funds, man. DCLS. We got it, she got it. That's tough, man.
She be ahead of the race. She better blow down the base. D-Lo is the king in 4-step. I'm rocking the crown when I bow to her feet. She know what she wants. She don't have to explain. She bring in the flame when she speak. Catching so much pips, ice on her drip. View from her head to her feet. She be so ready next week. She in her prime at that beat.
See, 7 dips on a bank roll. Oh, but she got it. She got it, she got it. See, on a bank roll. Hey, hey. DCLS. She got it, she got it. I want to listen to this song, man. This song is a banger. So far, Nasdaq is trying to hold up, man. Nasdaq is still trying its best to hold up, man. Gold looks like, hey, gold with a little U-turn here. Look at gold. Gold is trying to push back up here. What's the dollar doing? Yeah, dollar. Keep falling, dollar. Keep falling, man. Come on, dollar. Keep falling, man. Don't play with us. Keep falling, baby. Come on. Come on, Nasdaq. Push the highs now, baby. Come on. Push the highs now. Come on. Every moment with a picture in a row. Every moment turn into the picture in a row. Let's see, what's the futures prop firm to get a 50K for $2? There's a futures prop firm that, bro. There's a futures prop firm that you can account for $2, bro. I don't know about that. I ain't never heard of that. A 50K for $2? There's a 50K for $19. $2 is crazy. I think things true. Yeah, there's a $19 one, and that's with Top Step. That's Top Step. But you can only get the $19 accounts if you're going to trade with their platform, like their actual in-house platform, though. You can't trade on TradingView with this account. Right, but this is the actual broker that, or the prop firm that I'm using right now. Alright, so 19 bucks. If you decide to use Top Step X, their platform. If you want to trade on TradingView with them, it's going to be 49 bucks. 49 bucks if you want to trade with TradingView with them. So. Let's see, just general that little W on Nas. Listen, Nas. Hey, a W is a W, man. We gonna take what we get. It's time for me to leave it alone and update later with what the runner does. Absolutely. It's the same standpoint that I'm at now. Like, there's literally nothing we can do now except for just let this thing play out. All right, we're literally in the middle from both of our entries. We just gotta let this thing play out and see what happens, man. Any bad news? Nah, funding pips should be around for a while. I think funding pips is gonna be one of the handful that just make it through this whole transition that these prop firms are going through right now. You know, funding pips also is getting ready to launch their own futures prop firm, right? Funding ticks, right? So funding pips is solidified. I think they're going to be here for a while. I don't think they're going to have any issues. So I wouldn't have any concern with them. But you just never know, though, right? We thought the same thing for my Forex funds, and now they're not here, or at least they're still not operating, right? So you just never know, right? But funding pips from the standpoint, from surface level, looks pretty solid. So. Yeah, family. So I mean, we're gonna end it off this, family. There's really nothing we can do here, man. We're gonna let this thing play out. Again, we did, we ended up grabbing a nice move. We're still floating around 30, 40 points or so. Yeah, around 35 points. This thing is either gonna come back down, hit us at break even, or it's gonna do me a favor and go ahead and restores our TP. But either way, no point in me just sitting on here watching it. So we're gonna go ahead and end the stream off of that, family. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place though. You guys know the vibes. I look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. Thank you guys for all y'all that did show up. Hopefully you guys were able to enjoy the stream and see what's up with this, and we'll go from there. But I do appreciate y'all, family. I love y'all so much. Thank you guys for everything. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and join my Discord, and you can go ahead and have a good time with us in the Discord. All right, in order to join the Discord, you got to go to this link right here. Right, to join the Discord, you got to go here and go ahead and sign up. All right, I actually just added a cool little feature to the Discord for any of my news heads. Right here in the Traders Lounge section, we do have a news feed section now that's going to be constantly updating throughout the day. Right, this is all automated, which is pretty cool. So we'll be able to even look at the news in real time if you guys do want to, just see all this cool stuff that comes out, right? So that's a cool little feature. We just added the news feed section, so for all my fundamental heads in the chat. All right, but family, man, I appreciate y'all. I love you guys. Thank you guys for rocking with me this morning. And I'll update you guys on the results of this trade in the Discord, and then tomorrow morning. All right, y'all. I gotta go get something to eat. I'm starving. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all later, family. Let's get it.
She got it. Gucci and Fendi, she copping, she rocking. Into the market, she pocket, she pocket. Negativity, she on it, she blocking.